if we do not goals, we do not work. Okay, we do not take the pressure, we do not take the it हल्के में बहुत लेते हैं. ठीक है, मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूँ. लेट्स टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ योर एग्जामिनेशन. ओके, हमें पता है कि 1 साल बाद एग्जामिनेशन होने वाले हैं यूनिवर्सिटी के और 6 मंथ्स बाद होने वाले हैं. हम लोग तब तक नहीं पढ़ते. मेरे साथ हुआ था. आई just attend the regular classes and all, but एग्जाम से कुछ हफ्ते पहले ऑन द एग्जाम की जस्ट एक नाइट पहले हम लोग एवरीथिंग वी जस्ट गो थ्रू ऑल द मटेरियल्स एंड हम लोग सब पढ़ने लगते हैं. ओके, सो एक डेडलाइन, एक टाइम होता है कि हाँ वो डेडलाइन सेट है, उसके आसपास हम लोग करते हैं. ठीक है, बट timeline is very important. Okay, deadline, we call it deadline, timeline. Okay, we have to set any small targets, big targets. You have to set the deadline target so that you will work and you will achieve it. Okay, so this is very important. Marketing, marketing is also very important, because if you just start the startup and you do not market, you do not pitch your work, you do not interact with the people, nothing will happen. Okay, it will not be grow. Okay, so you have to market your startup, you have to market your business, you have to make yourself brand. Okay, आज आप देखते होंगे, आप I think everyone knows on the YouTube very lot of influencers are there. So because those how they became influencer, because they have made themselves brand. Okay, आज वो क्या करते हैं, they are just, उनका नाम है, they are selling the products through their name. Okay, all the celebrities, I'm not taking up the celebrities, I'm just talking about the influencers who are doing the business, who are doing the startups through their name only. Okay, so they have became a brand through sharing, giving a lot of content, lot of things to the people who need it. So they are the brand now, and now they are doing a lot of startups, they're investing in various startups and doing a lot of business. Okay, so marketing is very important. You have to make yourself brand, then only it will happen. Location also sometimes matter, like if you want to do business for in the different countries. Okay, not in India, just different countries. So you have to have some presence there or any representation there, so that those people will be able to interact those country people. Okay, similar to in India also, like if you are sitting, I'm sitting in Pune. Okay, but I want to do business in North India, so I should have some contact, or I should have some representation to represent my company. Okay, so that anyone required something and all, any meeting wants to happen, we can meet. And physical meet is very, very important. So physical meet is very important. That's why locations matters. Where you are located, your representation in different cities, different countries also matters. Okay, so these are some things which a startup should have from the start, so that it will achieve the goal and the target. Okay, so let's move on to my next slide. It's ideas. Okay, as I mentioned, ideas is like bhandar. बहुत बोलते हैं ना कि it's a brahma. Lot of things come and go in day to day. Okay, यहाँ हम लोग सुबह उठते हैं, हमारे आइडियाज आना स्टार्ट हो जाते हैं कि क्या करना है दिन में, क्या करना है, कैसे करेंगे. कॉलेज जाना है, कॉलेज का ये असाइनमेंट है, ये करना है, ये लेक्चर है, ये प्रैक्टिकल है. सो उसको कैसे करना है, आइडियाज बहुत आते हैं. उसके बीच में बहुत सारे आइडियाज आके चले जाते हैं, पता नहीं चलता कि हम लोग यूट्यूब पे वीडियोस देखते हैं, कुछ कोर्सेज कर रहे हैं ऑनलाइन, तो वो देखते हैं. तो उनसे होकर हमें इंस्पायर होकर कुछ आइडियाज आते हैं कि हम लोग ये भी कर सकते हैं, ये भी कर सकते हैं, ये भी कर सकते हैं. बट यू हैव टू समवेयर स्टॉप एंड थिंक what is your passion to do. Okay, what is your what you want to do. Okay, exactly what you want to do. So you have to select one or two and execute them. Okay, so ideas is very important, and it's something, innovation is very important. Okay, आज अगर कुछ पहले से जो हो रहा है वही आप करना चाहते हैं, it will go, but it will not go till long. Okay, so you have something innovation, something innovative is there, that will be great. But yes, if it is already doing, but yes, you have something unique. Okay, in your idea, something unique, or because it if you have set some USP of your work, then it will definitely grow. Okay, so ideas, you have to plan your ideas. Like idea है, उसको note down करना बहुत जरूरी है. Always whenever you are meeting someone, I'm just giving, हमेशा अपने पास एक डायरी और पेन रखिए, और मोबाइल में अपने नोट्स बनाइए. There's some app also, Notion. Okay, that you can, Notion app you can use for making notes, for making a timetable, for making everything. Just go to Notion, you check, it's a freely available, and you can do a lot of things in Notion. Okay, similarly mobile में a lot of notes application are available. You can do and just make a note whenever you're listening something, any podcast, okay, any YouTube video, make a note so that it will be whenever you're going in the night or you are just going traveling, you just go through those notes, you have something new, यार ये हमने पढ़ा था, ये हमने देखा था और इससे कुछ कर सकते हैं क्या, ओके। सो आइडियाज के लिए ये बहुत जरूरी है, अदरवाइज क्या होता है हम लोग पॉडकास्ट वगैरह सुनते हैं, वीडियोस देखते हैं, कुछ समय बाद, कुछ मिनट्स बाद ही हम लोग उसके जो रिजल्ट्स हैं, आउटपुट से हम लोग भूल जाते हैं, ओके। सो नोट्स, ये भी मैंने सीखा एक्चुअली, मैंने भी ये मेरे को स्टार्टिंग से नहीं पता था, बट मैंने बाकी लोगों से सीखा है कि कैसे करते हैं, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई एम जस्ट शेयरिंग माय लर्निंग विद यू ऑल पीपल। सो नोट्स बनाना बहुत जरूरी है, आइडियाज को लिखना बहुत जरूरी है, so that you can execute them or you can do something with those ideas. All right, everyone is just a question to all the people. If any questions in coming your mind, just put in the chat box, I'll be happy to answer. So we will make this session interactive because it's just all about the business startup. So it is not like just कि मैं आपको बस दे रहा हूँ, आपको बोल रहा हूँ, आपको ये करना, nothing. आपके कुछ आइडियाज हैं, आपके कुछ क्वेश्चंस हैं, प्लीज जस्ट आस्क मी, बिकॉज with my little experience, if I'll be able to answer, that will be great. If not, I'll be happy to reconnect again after the session so that we can discuss in further. Okay, so as I mentioned, ideas is very important. Please always write and just think how to execute those. So I am just sharing popular ideation techniques. क्या क्या techniques हैं through which you can do that. First is brainstorming. Okay, आपके पास में कोई आइडिया आता है और in your college, in your branch, if your friends, your colleagues are there, you can brainstorm those ideas with those people. Okay, आप group discussion कीजिए. I think आपके interview and the colleges में group discussion is also one of the activities just lot of companies do. So you can do brainstorming, you can debate on those things. या ये हो सकता है, ये नहीं हो सकता है, कैसे करना है, कैसे होगा, brainstorm market में ये available है या market में available नहीं है. Everything you have to do in the brainstorming session. Pad pen लेकर और board, whiteboard, just wrote down everything, how to do that and कैसे करना है, कैसे करना. So brainstorming is very important. Discuss with your friends, discuss with them. One more thing I would like to share, always make some one mentor or the two mentors with you, like who can guide you for your career. Okay, so mentor is very very important. Okay, like who can guide you in your career. एंड ये नहीं है कि मेंटर हमेशा अपने से बड़ा होना चाहिए, या कहते हैं आपसे अगर कोई छोटा भी है या फिर है, तो दैट कैन आल्सो बी द मेंटर इफ ही हैज समथिंग एक्सपर्टीज इन दैट. ओके, सो दैट कैन आल्सो डन, बट यस, मेंटरशिप इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट इज नॉट लाइक आपके फैकल्टी ही आपके मेंटर हो सकते हैं. एनीवन हु यू लाइक थिंक यार आपको वैसा बनना है, यार आपको जो वो कर रहा है वैसा कुछ करना है, यू कैन टेक द गाइडेंस एंड सी हु कैन बी योर मेंटर. So mentor से discuss कीजिए during the brainstorming with your family and all, so that can be done. The next is the storyboarding. जैसा कि मैंने बताया, whatever you are discussing and all, just आपके pad pen और lot of apps are also available in the Google. If you just think storyboarding, Google का भी एक app है, you can just write on storyboard, sticky notes लगा लीजिए कि हाँ यार this is the one thing, this is the one thing, connect the things, how you can do that. So that storyboarding is very very important. And अगर कुछ नहीं आता समझ में, just Google it. Okay, I always Google it कि कैसे करना है, कैसे नहीं करना है. So आपको storyboarding नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कैसे क्या हो रहा है और क्या करना है आगे, just storyboard और Google everything. That will definitely help you in this process, in the idea process. Next is the mind mapping. Okay, इसके लिए मैं भी एक tool use करता हूँ. If you also use, because I will share some tools also so that you can do something for the startup. और ये अगर आप Apple MacBook यूज करते हैं और like Apple का iPhone यूज करते हैं, you can use the app Mind Note. Okay, and if you're using the on Windows or like Android phone, you can download the application Mind Meester. Okay, so these are the some tools which can be mind mapping के लिए बहुत अच्छे हैं. Like mind mapping क्या होता है, hierarchy. Okay, like if you have college, okay, college के बाद क्या करना है, एक बिजनेस, एक लाइक एक बिजनेस और एक जॉब. ओके, यू माइंड मैपिंग. देन बिजनेस करते हैं तो क्या होगा, जॉब करते हैं तो क्या होगा. डू द माइंड मैप्स, व्हाट आर द प्रोज एंड कॉन्स ऑफ ईच एक्टिविटी, सो दैट इट विल गिव यू समथिंग. या हाँ यार ये मेरे आइडियाज हैं, ये मैंने माइंड मैप किया है, एंड दिस इज हाउ आई एम गोइंग टू एग्जीक्यूट. सो it is just not like a career, it is everything. आप अगर कॉलेज में कोई भी चैप्टर भी है उसकी भी माइंड मैपिंग कर सकते हैं. इफ एनी चैप्टर्स, यहाँ इस चैप्टर में these are the topics, in this topics में these are the important points, and these are the important points, and these are not relevant and all. So that mind mapping can also done, and it will be very easy to understand. Yeah, हाँ यार, this is a mind map, and easily implementable. Okay, so mind mapping you can do, and I have just noted the apps, that the Mind Meester for the Android or Windows, and the Mind Note you can download, that will help you to do this activity. The next is the next plan for the startup idea ho gaya. 9, business plan. Okay, business plan is also having a lot of things which uh, which contains. Okay, so हम लोग career plan बनाते हैं. ऐसी career plan में, if you are going with a business, so business plan is very very important. You have to make a business plan. Yeah, yaar, now we are sitting in the 2022. What will be in the 2023 or the next 5 years, 10 years, and how we will grow, how the startup or company will grow. So business plan is important. I also made business plans for my startups and all, like how it will grow and all. So I will share the some things, what are the important elements of the business plan also, so that it will help you. First is the market research. Like you have to do the market research. Whatever the ideas it is coming in your mind, it is executable. Can we execute it or not? Okay, or it is the requirement of the market or not. So for the market research, what you can do, you can do the survey. Okay, in the market. Okay, ये नहीं कि सर्वे किया अपने पेरेंट्स में किया, अपनी फैमिली में किया और अपने फ्रेंड्स में किया. नो, in the market. Okay, share on the different platform, take the inputs from your mentors, do the survey, market research. हाँ, जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ, will it be is the requirement of the people of our country or from different countries also, और how कैसे execute क्या execute करने पर ये होगा, कितना लोग इस पे पैसा, अगर हम लोग कोई प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं. ओके, उस how on that product how many people will लाइक एक्सपेंडिचर कितना करेंगे. ठीक है, तो वो चीज का एक आप सर्वे बना सकते हो कि कितना लोग उस पे खर्च करना चाहेंगे उस प्रोडक्ट पे. ओके, उस पे कितने लोग नहीं करना चाहेंगे, इट इज वर्दी और नॉट. So that market research is very very important for your business, and it will definitely help you to make some like points to for the execution. Another is a business model. It's a business plan. Then marketing planning. अगर आप execution phase में आ गए हो, or you have to do the marketing planning, you have to see where you can market. It's the online, offline. It's offline में lot of things, the PR, or it's like mouth word of mouth is very 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 powerful marketing. Okay, word of mouth is very powerful. So it happens, but gradually once you grow your business. So these are the something. Then long term goals, I mentioned. Short term goals is also important, but the long term goals, because startup is the one thing which you have to be involved lifelong. Okay, so long term goals, you have to set the long term goals. Another thing is a team building. I'll come in the detail also why team building is important, but team building is very very important. My sister company, the D2O, is started in 2013 with just two people, Ashu and Kushagra. Okay, so they both started from the garage in Jaipur. Okay, I was also there because at that time I was just a part of as an intern in that company. And so I just, when I came from the college, and I used to work there as an intern, and I learned a lot of things there. So that is from the garage. They just made the office in the small area, and from the two people, now we are the people of 130 140 people across the India. So in just a span of 9 years. Okay, and it required a lot of effort. So they both, and after those people, whoever joined in the management and all, those people did a very fantastic job. Okay, so team building, how they grown up, and now we are doing a business globally. Okay, it is not like that कि हम लोग सिर्फ इंडिया में कर रहे हैं या फिर आसपास की कंट्री में. We are doing the business globally, and our whole around 60 to 70% business comes from the different countries apart from India. Okay, so that's how you can grow, and the business grow is only possible if you are team building. So I am also like for the D2 learning, we are building the team, and we are recruiting people and all, and we are making a team of D2 scholars. Okay, so that is like whoever, because and the D2O learning, we do various courses related to the sustainability we provide, we do the corporate trainings and all. So in that also we are making a D2O scholars. Okay, like whoever a part of our community, they join as a D2O scholars. So the team building is important. Development strategy, how you have to develop. So I will also share like what are the things for the development important as an individual, as a co-founder, what I am doing for the development, that also I will share. Trend analysis, what is trending in the market, you have to go through it. Starting mein kya tha, like because we are our main domain is a building. Okay, we do the building things, building services we provide, and then we came into this education part and all. So building services is हम लोग करते थे सिर्फ green building services. Okay, हम लोग we provide the green building certifications and all, but we saw lot of things are going to do in this market, so we started a lot of divisions, lot of services, but now we are doing a ample number of services in the building sector. Okay, so trend, how the trend happens, कि किस year में कौन सा services का requirement था, how it is started, you know? So you have to do the trend for your product, for your services, if whatever you are going to do, so that it will help you to make best out of it. Okay, so this is one of the part of your business plan you have to do. And how to make the business plan, the presentation. So you have to make a kind of presentation, different slides, write each and everything, every pointers, what are the things, and you can see, you can show to your mentor, yeah, if this is anything needs to be added. That's how you can make a business plan. And the personal resources, if you have some personal resources and all, that can also, you can reach out and all, and you can add in the business plan. Okay, so this is all about, and in the so this is a part of it's required in team innovation, technology, strategy, marketing, research, certification, customers. I will show customers के बाद क्या important है, वो भी मैं आपको show करूंगा, why it is important वो भी show करूंगा. Okay, so any questions till now, anyone? Then I'll come to next part. Any questions? If it is clear to everyone, just put clear in the chat box. If it is not clear, just put NC in the chat box. If it is clear, just put clear in the chat box. I request to all the 25, 24 people, please put clear in the chat box so that we can move to next part of the presentation. Everyone, I think everyone listening, yes, okay. Thank you, Pawan Raj. Thank you, Tahir. It's clear. Any questions, guys? Any questions is coming in your mind? Please feel free to ask so that we can discuss. Okay, thank you, Sofal. It's clear. All right. So let's come. Yes.
I have one question. If we
yes.
had, yeah.
Yes,
we had
can you
an
repeat
idea
your question?
for startup, but we are not able to execute that idea, or we are thinking to execute. What way we should think?
If you have an idea, okay. अब idea आपको देखना है कि it requires some money, it requires for the execution, it requires some other resources of the team and all. So you have to look out how you can make that one. Okay, it is always not that कि हाँ आपको funding की जरूरत है. मैं आपको वही बताऊंगा why हमेशा हमें लगता है कि यार startup is funding. Okay, आप startup और business तभी start कर सकते हो जब आपके पास funding है. No, ठीक है, ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. If you have something, if you have idea and आपके पास उसका execution plan बनाना बहुत जरूरी है. ठीक है, ऐसा आपने बोला कि आपके पास आइडिया, बट आपको ये नहीं पता इफ इट इज इम्प्लीमेंट हो पाएगा कि नहीं हो पाएगा. सो यू हैव टू वर्क ऑन दैट पार्ट. आइडिया है, दैट इज आपको एक साइड रखिए. उसके बाद उसको इम्प्लीमेंट कैसे करना है, जस्ट लुक आउट इट, डिस्कस विद योर मेंटर फर्स्ट. ओके, एंड डिस्कस विद योर फैकल्टीज इफ यू आर इन कॉलेज एंड ऑल, एंड देन सी हाउ द मार्केट इज गोइंग and what are the things are required to implement it. Either it's money. So money के लिए क्या है, you can pitch for different platforms. Okay, if funding is very important for you, if money is not that one, what is important? Team. You can see if anyone is ready to collaborate with you for that work. So that also you can do. If not team, what are the other resources required? Any guidance, anything? So you can discuss and you can work it out on that one. ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर आइडिया है और इम्प्लीमेंट नहीं करना, बट यू हैव टू गिव टाइम. ओके, दिस वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. अगर हम लोग क्या करते हैं कि आइडिया होता है, करना है, इम्प्लीमेंट करना है, बट हमारे पास टाइम नहीं होता है, ठीक है, हम लोग किसी और चीजों में भी इन्वॉल्व होते हैं या फिर कोई चीज हमारे लिए अलग चीज और प्रायोरिटी होती है। तो बट अगर इफ यू थिंक यू हैव टू मेक अ बिजनेस आउट ऑफ इट, you have to give time on that. Okay, time is very important. So you can do that. Give a volunteering time also, because if you think, हाँ, एक और एग्जांपल मैं देना चाहूंगा, आपको लगता है कि इट इज अ प्रोडक्ट, ओके, एनी प्रोडक्ट इज देयर, join those people who are working into this market. Okay, join the community. Different communities are there available freely. You can join on the different platforms. I will show which platform is important for you. Okay, so you can join those community. You can join those type of people who are working in this market. ये नहीं सोचना कि यार वो तो हमारा कॉम्पिटिटर है, वो तो हमारा कंपटीशन में है, और हम लोग अगर ये बनाते हैं, उससे कुछ डिस्कस करते हैं, तो वो आइडिया लीक हो जाएगा, ठीक है, ये नहीं होता। यू हैव टू डिस्कस विद द पीपल, बिकॉज मैंने भी अपने मेंटर जो मैं जिनको जानता हूँ, जिनसे मैं सीख रहा हूँ, उन्होंने बोला था यू आर यूनिक। ओके, ये नहीं है कि अगर कोई आपके जैसा कुछ आइडिया होगा वो इम्प्लीमेंट करेगा, वो अपने तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट करेगा, आप अपने तरीके से इम्प्लीमेंट करोगे, बिकॉज यू आर यूनिक। एवरीवन इज यूनिक, सबके अलग अलग स्किल्स होते हैं, सबके अलग अलग कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स होते हैं, तो यू आर द यूनिक वन, यू हैव टू इम्प्लीमेंट इन अ डिफरेंट वे, और अदर वर्ड्स इज डिफरेंट वे। ओके, तो यू हैव टू लुक आउट, माइंड मैपिंग कीजिए कि हाँ आपके पास ये आइडिया है, जैसा कि मैंने बताया, आइडिया पॉसिबल होगा, नॉट पॉसिबल होगा, पॉसिबल होगा तो क्या क्या चीजें जरूरी है पॉसिबल करने के लिए, रिसोर्सेज में क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है, और कैसे फंडिंग, अगर फंडिंग इंपॉर्टेंट है, फंडिंग के क्या प्रोसेस है, किसको रीच आउट कर सकते हैं, तो वो बहुत जरूरी। रीचिंग आउट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, ये नहीं देखना कि यार तो दैट्स व्हाई मैंने बोला पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, ये स्किल सेट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अगर आप बोलना नहीं जानते अपने कंपनी के लिए, तो आप नहीं कर पाओगे, तो आपको बोलना सीखना पड़ेगा, किसके सामने कैसे बोलना है, तो वो आना बहुत जरूरी है। ओके सुफल, इट इज क्लियर?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Lot of things can be done for the implementation. We will discuss also once we have more time. So team, as I mentioned, team is very important. Okay, I think my Pranav is also there. So team is very important अगर आपको कुछ भी implement करना है तो। आज हम लोगों की जो D2 जो हमारी कंपनी 9 years older, वो ओनली पॉसिबल हो पाई है बिकॉज द पीपल हु जॉइंड अस, वी हैव अ एलुमनाई आल्सो। हमारे को ये नहीं है कि जो छोड़ के गया कंपनी, जो स्टार्टअप या कंपनी हमारी छोड़ के गया, दोज आर नॉट अ पार्ट ऑफ आवर कंपनी, दे आर आवर एलुमनाइज नाउ। इन कॉलेजेस में होता है ना कि कॉलेजेस के बाद जो पास आउट होकर चला जाता है, एनीवन हु केम आउट फ्रॉम द कॉलेज, दे बिकम एलुमनाई। In company also we have alumni, and we are doing business with those alumni. Okay, they are, that person is working somewhere, or they started their own startup also. Okay, they are started their own company, so though his or her company, we are working together and do the business. So you have to you can make the alumni, you can for the team also you have to grow for also like this. We started this D2 learning education so that people join us as a through our courses. We groom those people, and we take those people also, like who are very interested and who are very passionate to do something. We take those people in our company as well. So this is how our company is also growing. Like we have a very good people who are doing a lot of things in the great manner. So team is very important. Let me share why it is important, team, because if you have more people, more ideas will come, and you have a multiple hands to execute. Okay, so more people, more ideas. मैं हमेशा जब भी हमारी in our company we do the weekly meeting. Okay, weekly meeting हम लोग every Tuesday we meet and discuss what are the things we have done in the past week, what are the things we are going to do in the next week. So we discuss the ideas also. If someone is any new ideas, someone is having new ideas, do share with us so that we can implement those things. And we did in our 9th anniversary, we did that uh, uh, SWOT analysis for the company, so that we can discuss what is our strength, what is our threat, what is our weakness, and different other things. Okay, so that those type of analysis from our team members are important, and those things gives more ideas to implement. Okay, so more people, more ideas, and more multiple hands to execute. Improved efficiency means better results. अगर हमारे पास ज्यादा लोग रहेंगे, if we have a multiple work, we can grow big, bring more business, we can do marketing, we can do a lot of things, and we will get better results. Okay, so that's why team is very important. अगर हम लोगों को बड़ा बनना है from the startup to a big company, the team play a very, very important role. In the college also, like if you are doing any, because I was a part in my college, I was a part of various culture or the technical fest. Okay, एक पर्सन नहीं कर सकता. स्पॉन्सरशिप लानी है कॉलेजेस में फॉर द one person cannot do. We have to make different groups, different teams. Then only the task is possible. Okay, so this is the best example. Similarly, in the company also, different groups or different tasks is assigned to make the work possible. Better work environment. अगर सिंगल पर्सन या कोई भी काम लाइक अगर हमारे पास नहीं होगा, टीम नहीं होगी, तो environment अच्छा नहीं होगा. You will not be able to deliver the work properly. So that's why with the team, with the people, we get better work environment. All right. Next is a great learning opportunities. It's very important. मेरी स्किल अलग है, जो मेरी टीम मेंबर है उनकी स्किल अलग है, अदर पर्सन है उसकी स्किल अलग है. If we are meeting people, we are discussing with the people, we can learn a lot of things. Okay, तो हमारी learning skill बहुत अच्छी हो जाएगी. Okay, we will learn a lot of things, learning new things from different people, either technical, non-technical, and different other thing also. The life learning also, like life lessons. We call it a life lessons कि life में कैसे क्या करना है. Those learnings are also important. So if you have a team, if you have a people with you, you can do wonders. Teamwork promotes good synergy. Okay, so हम लोग बोलते हैं ना, great teamwork promotes good synergy. So if you have a team, if you do work together, it will create a good synergy in the environment and with other people as well. Okay, so that's why the team होना बहुत जरूरी है. Then only you will lead to the success. So teamwork leads to the success. All right. So किसको लगता है कि now I have some questions. Team is important or not? I think अभी सबको लगता है कि yes, important है. So what do you think? What type of people you need in your team? Let's take an example. आप कोई प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन कर रहे हैं, प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हैं, और either it's related to your subject or your expert. What type of people you required in your team? क्या skills होनी चाहिए आपके टीम मेंबर में? What do you think? Skill set. Just give me the skill set in your team member. What you look out? If you are just building a startup and you are just creating a team, what are the skill set you will look out? Just put in the chat box. People with different skill set. Okay. Yes. But what are the skill set you required to building your company or building your startup? Anyone? I request to all the people, please participate in the chat box. What are the skill set you required? Marketing skills. Okay, Dhanesh is saying marketing skills. Okay. All right. Anyone else? Request to all, please participate. Great. We have a marketing skills, planning. Okay. Marketing, HR, lawyer, CA. Okay. Different. Okay, these are right. Great. So we have received 3 responses. All right, no problem. So some of the skills like marketing is very important. Okay, HR, lawyer, CA, these are the different profession. Okay, I would say different profession. Like if someone is a HR, you have to hire HR for your different activities of the company, lawyer for the legal activities, CA for the company different activities and all for the finance and related. So marketing is the one which everyone should know. Okay, everyone should know, because if you want to make your as I mentioned in the starting, the person has to make if you want to grow, you have to make yourself brand. Okay, so marketing is very important for each and everyone. You have to market yourself, you have to market your company, then so that you will grow faster, and you will if you are hiring those type of people who are good in the marketing for themselves, okay, not the company, but yes, for themselves, who are a good who's active on the social media, because now it's a very good it's on the peak, I can say. Social media, everyone is on social media right now. Okay, so the marketing, everyone is marketing themselves. कोई भी बर्थडे होता है, कोई भी एनिवर्सरी होती है, दे पुट द फोटोग्राफ्स एंड मार्केट. यहाँ उनका कोई इवेंट हुआ है, whenever event, wedding and everything होता है, तो उसको मार्केट करने के लिए those people put the photographs. So those marketing skills in the company also works. If your company is doing something, something new, your startup is something doing something. So if you have a team member who are a marketer who having a this like a small skill, like you can say small contribution also work. Okay, so if they are promoting your startup in some other platform and all, so that will definitely help you. Okay, so marketing होना सब में बहुत जरूरी है. तो whenever you are hiring and you are discuss this thing also. Apart from that, the main thing is I will in the next slide it will be there. Then I'll show you what are the skills you required, and some you can say uh, finance skills also you required something, because फाइनेंस अभी हम लोगों ने कॉलेज स्कूल कॉलेजेस में नहीं पढ़ा. ओके, था सब्जेक्ट्स, नहीं था छोड़ दो, बट वी डिड नॉट गिव मोर टाइम ऑन दोस थिंग्स. सो फाइनेंस होना बहुत जरूरी है, लिटिल फाइनेंस, बिकॉज आई एम ऑल्सो लर्निंग ऑन डे टू डे समथिंग न्यू इन द फाइनेंस. सो you have personal finance, then कंपनी की फाइनेंसिंग कैसे होनी है, और if your salary is credited, or you how you are going to pay the taxes, how you are going to do the investment and all. So those skills are also important. It is not that product or your services related skill set, but it is very important for the company side. So those people should have. Okay, so marketing, finance, and the other skills also they are which a person should have. Okay, इसके अलावा तो फिर आपको स्पेसिफिक प्रोडक्ट और स्पेसिफिक सर्विस का स्किल होना जरूरी है. whatever the your startup, your company is doing, उसका स्किल सेट वाला पर्सन आपको लेना है. बट दीज स्किल्स आल्सो हेल्प टू ग्रो योर बिजनेस. ओके, so let's move to, as I mentioned, team work leads to the success. Next, what is the essential element? Let's go. Follow the passion. So this is the skill set also required, passion. आपका जो स्टार्टअप कर रहा है वो पर्सन का, जो आपका टीम मेंबर है, उसका पैशन होना चाहिए. ओके, अगर वो उसका पैशन नहीं है, यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू डू समथिंग, और वो आपकी कंपनी को कंट्रीब्यूट नहीं कर पाएगा. दैट पर्सन विल नॉट बी एबल टू कंट्रीब्यूट इन अ गुड वे. सो you have to see the passion in that person behavior if you're building anything, or in yourself also, as a founder, as a co-founder, as a management team of the company. You should have a passion for your startup, for your work, then only it will grow. Okay, so अगर आपके पास पैशन नहीं है कुछ करने का, उसके लिए it will not grow. Okay, so पैशन होना बहुत जरूरी है. और पैशन, और तभी मैं इट इज इम्पोर्टेंट, जो आपके आइडियाज आ रहे हैं वो आप जो काम करना चाहते हैं, व्हाटएवर द वर्क यू वांट टू डू, तो उसी से रिलेटेड हो, उसी से रिलेटेड अगर आपका पैशन है, देन इट विल बी ग्रेट. अगर आइडिया कुछ डिफरेंट है, आपका पैशन कुछ डिफरेंट है, आप करना कुछ और चाहते हैं, देन एवरीथिंग इज डिफरेंट. आपको एक स्टेट पर आना पड़ेगा, एक प्लेस पर आना पड़ेगा, और आपको सारी चीजों को एक जगह लेकर आना पड़ेगा, देन ओनली यू विल ग्रो. सो पैशन आपका जो है मेन, उसको प्रायोरिटी दीजिए, और उसी के अकॉर्डिंग आप आइडियाज देखिए कि हाँ, अगर मैं ये करता हूँ, दिस इज ऑल्सो माई पैशन, कि हाँ मेरे को कुछ करना है इससे रिलेटेड, और मुझे अच्छा लगता है करने में, आई लव टू डू दिस थिंग वर्क, definitely you can do something wonders in that way. Okay, so always follow your passion. Okay, I had a passion, मुझे passion था, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, passion is like related to your hobbies and all. So I had a hobby to something crafting, creativity and all. I am doing that thing in my company, in my home as well. Okay, that I am doing. I had a passion or hobby related to the traveling. I travel a lot through my different involvement in various societies. As I became a communication committee vice chair for AICTE, I have every 6 months I travel to US or different other states. So that's why that thing helped me in traveling also. I had a passion or hobby to interacting with people. So through this platform, through different other volunteering platform, I am interacting with the people, meeting new people, and discussing the new things and all. So that is also you can do. And then now we are in the D2 learning in my company, that we are discussing each and every day with the new people. So that's how if you have a passion to do something, make it your life in a lifestyle, and definitely it will grow. Okay, then we have customer feedback. Okay, आपका आइडियाज हो गया, बिजनेस प्लान हो गया, स्टार्टअप रनिंग में भी हो गया, ऑपरेशन आपने मार्केटिंग कर लिया, कस्टमर भी आ गए आपके पास, बट आपको बिजनेस और ग्रो करना है, बढ़ाना है, यू शुड हैव अ something wrong, he will definitely do something on that. Okay, so always take a feedback and appreciate those people who give the feedback. Okay, so customer feedback, your client's feedback, whoever your customer, either small, big or medium level, always take the feedback. So hum log from our company, from the client also, we take the feedback. From our D2 scholars, we take the feedback. And from our wherever I give the these type of session, I take the feedback so that I can improve myself, I can work on my activity and do something more in the futures area. Okay, so customer feedback is very important. This is bank. Okay, if you are doing this thing, you will rock. So for the startup, for every business, networking is the key to success. I can say networking is the key to success. अगर आप जितने लोगों से मिल सकते हो, जितने लोगों को जान सकते हो, that will be great. Okay, so please make a point. Networking करना है तो कैसे करना है? Networking से आप क्या सीखते हो? You will learn something new. And I mentioned the public speaking. That is also one thing. Then after कोई नई चीज आती है, that also you are not aware about it. That also you will learn something on that part. And you are meeting the people. Okay, so networking is very important. Let me share my story also again. How our network. I involved in associations different, as I'm giving my volunteering time. Those associations are not paying to me, but as I'm giving a volunteering time, but those associations or those societies are helping me to network with those people. As I am presenting this session because I met Dr. Vijay, okay, in one of the platform in Ashray, because I met him, and now he reached out to me to give this type of session. So that happened because of networking. Okay, now I am meeting you people. I will discuss with you. If you want to reach out to me, we can discuss and then further reach out to other people. So we are connecting people. I came out because I was in Jaipur earlier for 1 year. Then I moved to Hyderabad for the 5 years. I network and I have a good connection in Hyderabad. Now I'm living in Pune. Okay, I moved out to Pune in just 6 months back. But now in Pune we have a good network. I'm involved in various activities, various clubs. So networking is like you are meeting new people. You can discuss your business. You can discuss your ideas or whatever you're doing. You can in the apart from the professional activity, in the different activity also you can work together. Okay, so that also you can work. So that Pranav also mentioned the chat box. Due to networking of Ishre Society, I joined with, though he's a team member and he's now a part of my team as well. So he's also a volunteer in Ishre, and due to the networking, he reached out to me or my colleague, and now we got him good, and he is working with us now in Pune. So this is how the networking for your startup. And if you're not doing the startup, if you're looking for the job also, okay, after college, नेटवर्किंग डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू टू गेट द जॉब. ये नहीं है कि आपको अपना सीवी बनाना है, देन आपको सीवी कहीं पे भेजना है एंड ऑल. नहीं, अगर आपके नेटवर्क्स हैं, इफ यू वांट टू यू विल रॉकेट थ्रू नेटवर्किंग. सो टेक आउट अ टाइम फ्रॉम योर कॉलेज करिकुलम. कॉलेज वो तो चलता है, वो हो जाएगा. यू विल डू इट बिकॉज आपने टाइम दिया, यू विल डू इट. बट फॉर द नेटवर्किंग, फॉर द सम डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज, गिव द टाइम एंड दैट विल हेल्प यू अ लॉट. And then networking के बाद आता है collaboration. Once we have met people, let's collaborate. Okay, you have to collaborate कि हाँ sir, I want to do something with you, and I'm also always reach out to the people कि हाँ साथ में कुछ करते हैं, साथ में we can do that together. We can do this activity, collaborate on different activities. It is not like that कि आपको always देखना है कि हाँ collaboration से you will get some money or you will get some anything and all. Always collaborate. Either it is free or the paid, but collaborate. Okay, because it is giving you the opportunity to meet more people, to meet to do something more in a bigger scale. Okay, so collaboration is very important. And जो मैंने फील किया है और जो है, always collaborate with your competitors also. Okay, ये नहीं कि आपके competitors हैं, अरे वो तो competitor है, वो सेम काम कर रहे हैं जो हमारी कंपनी काम कर रही है. No, अगर if you collaborate together, try to collaborate with those people, definitely it will help you and that company also to grow together. Okay, so अगर हम लोग collaborate करते हैं, that will be great. If no, that is fine. So from different other areas also you can collaborate and make your startup and the company big. So आपने देखा होगा the big companies. I'm just giving a name of the AdTech startup which is Byju's. I think everyone knows Byju's. So they collaborated and they like take out a lot of companies in themselves and merge a lot of companies in Byju's. So they collaborate and they saw, yeah, that company is also like reaching the heights. Let's collaborate with that, and now together they are doing something and creating something for this kids and students. So collaboration is the key for the success, and if you're doing for your startup, you will rock. The next thing, are you active on LinkedIn? Any one question from my side? If you're active, just put yes. If not, no. I am not saying active means you just have an account, nothing, and just you logged out. Active means you are just daily logging on the LinkedIn and doing something. You are just checking your feeds, reaching out to the people, connections, and all. That is the activity. So I can see Amaya is yes, Pranav is yes, Pawan Raj no, Tahir no. Okay. Anyone else? I request all the 28 people, please response. This is very, very important. Are you active on LinkedIn or not? No. I can see 3 no responses. Jisufal is saying yes. Chetan is saying no, 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 no. Okay. Okay. I think we have 60% whoever responds, they said no. 60-70% saying no. Okay. Any reasons for the no? Why? Are you not getting time, or are you busy somewhere else, some other platforms and all? LinkedIn is one of, I think whoever do not know, LinkedIn is kind of social media platform, like on which you can be active and you can interact and the new people. Okay. I can see a lot of people no. Okay. So guys, I request all the people who said no, आपको time मिलता है आज because it's Saturday. Okay. Saturday है, take out a time from your college, from your work, make a, if you're not have an account on the LinkedIn, make account on the LinkedIn and be active on that. Give 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes is fine. So that just go to the go to your LinkedIn profile, update the LinkedIn profile and check what and connect the people who you think, who you aspire, okay, to do, to become. So connect with those people, connect with the people आपको लगता है कि हाँ जो अच्छा कंटेंट शेयर करते हैं उनके साथ कनेक्ट हुई है, so that it will motivate you or inspire you. And your business, if you're a business person, if you're like-minded, connect with the like-minded people so that it will help you to grow. So LinkedIn is a like powerful tool for the, for your startup, for your business, for the, if you're looking for the job also, you can do something on the LinkedIn. I am also active on the LinkedIn. My team members are also very, because in my team, in our team, if you just go to our company profile, design to occupancy or D2 learning, you will see the people who are there, they are active on the LinkedIn, because we have made those people to be active on the LinkedIn, because it is not important just for the company, it is important for the personal growth as well. Okay. So you have to, for the personal growth, I request you people, please active on this platform. It is for the like-minded people, from the business professional. Students are also there. You can join that one. After LinkedIn, I will recommend to active on the Twitter. Okay. So if you're an active on the Twitter also, that is great. If you're not, it's fine. So if you think, because Twitter, if you, lot of, because I am also learning on Twitter, I get a lot of new threads. Okay. There's the one kind of things like on the tweets, because on the tweets, we have a limited words. So a lot of people who knows a lot of things, they share the threads. Okay. How to write emails, how to write, how to design something, how to reach out to the company, HR and all. So they share a lot of threads, how to start the startups, what are the challenges and all. Everything I learned from there is a, like we can see the Twitter university. Earlier we used to say that WhatsApp university, WhatsApp पे जो आता है हम लोग WhatsApp university बोलते हैं. It's kind of Twitter university. You can learn something new from there. So LinkedIn is best, and I will share how you can connect with me also on the LinkedIn or other platform. I will share my details. So now the next part is a startup India. So as we were discussing, हम लोगों ने essential elements discussed earlier. We have discussed the essential elements of a startup, which are very important part and the crucial part also of a startup. So this is the one initiative which is taken by our government of India, and Startup India took the birth in year 2016, on 16 January 2016. And our company, like our both the companies, Design to Occupancy and D2O Learning, are registered and the recognized startup by Startup India, which is a DPIIT startup, recognized startups. Okay, so if you're also registering or if you're starting your company, you can uh, take the recognition from the Startup India, and that will definitely help to grow further, because Startup India is having now we have Startup India is having more than 74,000 registered startups across India. Okay, recognized startup. There are a lot of startups are also there, but recognized, who are recognized by the Startup India, they, those numbers is more than 74,000. Okay, I will show in the next slide how many startups are registered or recognized by Startup India in Maharashtra, because we are in Pune. In Maharashtra, how many startups, that I'll show you. So this is the figure. Like you can see, more 74,690 are the DPIIT recognized startup across India. In the Maharashtra, we have a 37,339 recognized startups in only Maharashtra. I am talking about only Maharashtra region. It's huge. So you can see the scale or the scope of the startups. Okay, and in total, we have a close to 75,000 startups. And apart from that, we have 28 investors who are registered on the startup portal. In Maharashtra, 48 accelerators, 102 incubators, and 165 mentors. How you can reach out to those people? Okay, how you can do that? So I have just given this Startup India website link also, startupindia.gov.in. What you can do, you can make your profile as an individual also. Okay, and if you have a company, if you're starting your company, you can make your company profile also later. But as an individual also, you can make, and you can looking after who are the mentors, who are the startups, what are the, if your product or your service is also related, have something, check it out if it is available on the Startup India. Any startup registered on that similar kind of activities and all, check who are the founders, co-founders of that startup. Okay, so that activity you can do, and it will definitely help for whatever I have told you, the networking, collaboration and all. This is the one platform through which you can do. And then we have a LinkedIn also. Okay, LinkedIn पे आप कर सकते हैं, but this is specific to the startup. And a lot of schemes are also there. Okay, if you've already a startup, or you can there are a lot of schemes, a lot of challenges also comes on this platform which you can do. And I'm delighted, I'm pleased to share that our company, Design to Occupancy, got the National Startup Award 2020 as a runner-up, we can say, in energy sector in 2020 from the Startup India. So we got a lot of support from the Startup India, for the government support, and we represented, I think everyone, whoever knows, like there was an expo in Dubai. Okay, I think till March 31st, there was a 6 months expo India, Expo Dubai 2020, and our company was a delegation on that, in that expo, and that was supported by the Startup India. Okay, so our company, my colleague Ashu represented their Design to Occupancy D2O there, and it was a flawless. Okay, so that support also your startup can get through this platform, and I recommend please visit this platform. There are some courses also available on the startup or entrepreneurship. If you want to deep dive into it, you can see on this platform what are the things available. That will definitely help. Okay, so just put powerful at, if till now, if whatever I have shared, if it is a powerful, just put powerful in the chat box. If it's not, no NP. Okay, just put powerful in the chat box if it is a powerful things which I have shared with you. Put powerful, POWERFUL in the chat box. I can see we have a 30 people right now, and I request all the people, please put powerful, and if it is not powerful, please not powerful, NP. Okay, I'm just taking a feedback, customer feedback. You are my customer for today's program, or you are my friends and colleagues. So I request all the people, please give my feedback. Till now, I will share further more details what are you can do. Okay, so I can see powerful, more power. It's just powerful. Thank you so much, guys. Let's move on to the next part. We have few more minutes to go. So this is the one message which I would like to give to you. Start small, dream big. हम लोग क्या करते हैं, और मैंने भी पहले क्या किया था, मैं अपना भी बताता हूँ, मैं सोचता था कि यार ये बड़ी कंपनी बन रही है, दिस इज अ बिग कंपनी, कैसे बड़ा बना जाए, ठीक है। हमेशा मैं कुछ चाहता हूँ कि मैं आपको बड़ा करना है, बड़ा करना है, बड़ा करना है, नहीं, हमेशा छोटे से स्टार्ट करो और बड़ा सोचो कुछ करने का, ठीक है। आज हम लोग सोचते हैं कि यार दैट कंपनी इज अ बिग वन, ओके, आई थिंक स्टार्टिंग से तो वो बिग नहीं थी, ओके, फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट इट वाज नॉट बिग, they also started from a small, okay, so this is the one like a motivation for me also, start small, dream big. So you have to always start small, or you have to always do something regularly. So हमेशा आपको कुछ करना है, आपको स्टार्टअप करना है, तो वो आप अपने माइंड में बैठा लीजिए कि यस, हाँ, स्टार्टअप है और ये करना ही है, तो उसको छोटे तरीके से स्टार्ट कीजिए, विद स्टार्ट स्मॉल, एंड हमेशा बड़ा सोचिए कि हाँ आपको यहाँ तक जाना है। फिर वो कनेक्ट कीजिए माइंड मैपिंग से कि हाँ, अभी मैंने ये स्टार्ट किया, इसके बाद ये इससे बड़ा स्टेप लेना है, उसके बाद ये बड़ा स्टेप लेना है, इट विल गो. So I am also doing that because my company is also a startup. I am also putting my efforts on that. So I request you people also, if you think so, do these activities, do these activities. That will definitely help. Okay. The next part is never stop learning. ये नहीं है कॉलेज खत्म हो गया, स्कूल तो खत्म हो गया था, कॉलेज खत्म हो गया कि बस हाँ पढ़ना छोड़ दिया, सब कुछ छोड़ दिया. लर्निंग इज वन थिंग which is never, it should not be stopped. Okay, so be a lifelong learner. I am also a lifelong learner, every day learning something new, something relevant, something not relevant also, but yes, कुछ ना कुछ सीखना है, कुछ ना कुछ पढ़ना है. मैंने भी अभी रिसेंटली एक स्किल डेवलप की है, लाइक आई एम doing that. अभी डेवलप नहीं हुई है, but yes, I am doing that so that it will help or not. Reading books, because I am also following various people, my mentors, who are some influencers which I am following. कुछ बुक्स पढ़िए, आर्टिकल्स पढ़िए, लिखना सीखिए, राइटिंग कुछ, if you are writing something, do write everything and all, so that you can make yourself better, okay, your improved version. So never stop learning, ऑलवेज करते रहिए, तभी हमारी कंपनी का नाम भी D2O लर्निंग है, बिकॉज वी आर डूइंग नेवर स्टॉप लर्निंग. एवरीवन, not a student or not a professional, everyone should stop learning. So never stop learning, either in your field, different fields, lot of things to do which you can do and at any stage. Okay, so this is, I think, my last slide is for my QR code. If you are uh, joined from the laptop and all, you just scan this QR code. If you're joined from the mobile phone, I think you will not be able to scan this one, so I am just sharing my Linktree account, so that you can use this one, is to connect with me, and any questions, any doubt coming related to the startup, related to your field, I will be happy to connect with you, so that you can discuss with me after this session as well. Okay, so I am active on the startup platform as well, in Pune and the different other areas as well, so we can discuss and we can take this thing forward related to the startup, related to your field also. If any questions are there, you can do that. And one more thing, and I think in the 5 minutes I will show you something, because I shared about the LinkedIn. Okay, so I will share what you can do, because I can see 60-70% people share that they are not active on the LinkedIn. So I will share my screen, and how you people can be a part of this LinkedIn journey, that also I will share. So I think everyone take a snapshot of this QR code. You can join my community. There is a second link in the QR code. Join my community. You can join that one. We always share things related to the sustainability in that. So you can join. It's a kind of WhatsApp group that you can join. Also, my contact details are also there. You can join, follow me on different platforms, so that it will help you be connected, so that I'll also be connected with you, and we can discuss and grow together. So let me share my LinkedIn thing, so that you people, which you can also take once you go out from this session, and do implement the things, okay, for your startup, for your, if you're looking for the job also. This session is just not for the startups. If you're looking for the job also after the college, that also you can do if you are active on this platform. So let me share my another screen. I will share what you can do. So I can see, I will take another feedback from other again. So but before, let me share my screen. Hope my screen is visible. All right. So this is the my LinkedIn profile. So what you can people do, what you have to do if you are new to the LinkedIn, you have to first put your LinkedIn picture. Okay, any professional picture. ये नहीं कि आप like आपने कुछ भी लगा दिया, आपने सेल्फी लगा दिया, नहीं. आप अगर ये LinkedIn is a professional platform. It is not like Facebook or Instagram. I'm also active on the Facebook or Instagram, but my picture are different on those platforms. This is the professional platform. Please put a professional picture, any of the professional picture. You can click today also if you want to, and put any cover pic which relates to your work. Okay, like I like to interact with the people, like doing now as well. Knowledge shared is a knowledge shared. Similar to that, if you are doing anything for your startup, do put that related to the picture, the cover pic. फेसबुक पे भी आप लोगों ने देखा होगा, कवर पिक होता है, डिस्प्ले पिक्चर होता है, डीपी बोलते हैं हम लोग. So that these two things are very important. Then your name, proper name, and your headline, what you are doing in the business or what you are doing in the your college. If you are a college student, you can put, yeah, you are doing you are learning, or you are doing any courses, like you're doing a bachelor's at this MMCOE college, or whatever the platform you're doing, and anything what you are, would like to share with the people who are in your connects, who are want to you connect. So this heading is very important, and I talks about carbon, startup, marketing, climate change. I put my this talks about. So today's topic is startup, so I love to share always. And then we have a services. I provide the services that you also can do for your startup and all. And then you have your this one featured and all. What we can do, I'll discuss with Vijay sir also, if we can take one more session sometime on LinkedIn, how to nurture LinkedIn platform, and I'll be happy to share, because LinkedIn is huge, which I'm also using right now. So you can about your story, your experience of different platforms that you can show, education, and then licenses if you have a certifications and all, volunteering experience, skill set, and the recommendations and all. Lot of things to do. Publication if you have published something, courses, projects if you have done, honors and award if you have received any honors and award. And this is your resume. आपको अलग से रेज्यूमे बनाने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. आज हम लोग क्या करते हैं, लेट मी टेक my company experience also. Whenever any person wants to join our company, we do not ask for the resume. We ask only, just share your LinkedIn profile. हमें वहां से पता चल जाता है person is active and जो मैंने स्किल बताया था, मार्केटिंग स्किल उसमें है कि नहीं है. ओके, हमें पता चल जाता है पैशन है कि नहीं है. इफ यू आर एक्टिव ऑन द लिंक्डइन, you can download your resume also from here also. Okay, if you want to like save to PDF, if I want to share my save my profile, it will be downloaded as my resume, and that is valid for all the companies. You can just share that resume, and you do not have to make a different type of resume. It is very powerful. Okay, so make everything is impossible. You just have to give time, which I mentioned. So I'm also learning something new every day on the LinkedIn, because I joined few years back and learning, and I'm sharing with my colleagues. So whatever I know, I'm just sharing, so that people can do something in their field. Okay, so this is something which I would like to share through this session. If any questions, we can have 5 or 10 minutes more. If any questions, anything you would like to ask, please feel free to ask, so that it will be helpful for me to give the answers. And please give the feedback of the session from like how you have to give the feedback. Let me share in the 10 form, like if I am good, 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakh, or x like this. If you want to, if you can share the feedback in the chat box, that will be helpful for me to improve myself for the session. So I request everyone, please give the feedback, and please ask your questions, so that we can discuss it now. Any questions, anyone? No questions? I request everyone, please.
Sir?
Yes, Ufal.
Sir, if we start a startup, we had a proper plan, we execute the proper plan, but we didn't succeed to make it successful. So it makes us break down, or we feel to motivate ourselves and start new one again.
Yeah. So Sufal, what happens now if you start something and क्या होता है ना, हमेशा हमें रेगुलर मोटिवेशन की जरूरत पड़ती है कभी कभी। ओके, कि यार हाँ, हम लोग कोई वीडियो देखते हैं, वेन एवर वी सी एनी वीडियो वी फील मोटिवेटेड, बट आफ्टर सम टाइम गायब, थोड़े दिनों बाद इट इज नॉट देयर। सो वी हैव टू बी रेगुलरली मोटिवेटेड, और आई वुड से सेल्फ मोटिवेशन इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। आपको एक दृढ़ता, लाइक आई कैन से यू हैव टू make some targets or make some goals, make your mind accordingly. Like we set our habits, you have to set your habits for your startup, for your ideas and all, so that it will help. But it happens, definitely it happens ki like if you start something, uh, it goes well, but after some time it break down and you feel demotivated and all, and but at the same time you want to start something new again. So yes, it happens, but आप कभी भी ब्रेक डाउन मत होइए, आई वुड से। ओके, बिकॉज अगर एक चीज सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुई, ऐसा नहीं है कि यू विल नॉट बी एबल टू डू एनीथिंग एल्स। ओके, एनी अदर आइडियाज, एनीथिंग यू वुड लाइक टू डू, दैट विल बी पॉसिबल। ओके, बट ऐसा आइडिया आप लेकर कीजिए जो स्केलेबल हो, what we can scale up in different areas, different heights, that will definitely help you. Okay, so this is my take, and I will be happy, we can connect after this session also, we can discuss if you have any specific idea, anything, or whatever for the face problem you are facing, I will be happy to discuss on that.
Sir, is there any source from which we can be motivated every day, and so we can
Yes,
not?
yes, lot of things are do, I think. YouTube is very very important. I would recommend, please follow some of the influencers whom I know, and there are like I can say full of motivation. You will get a lot of motivation from them, motivational influencers that we have. And apart from that, follow their footsteps, whatever they have done. If you follow that also, that will definitely help you a lot. And do something new. Okay, और वो आपको मोटिवेशन देगा। ठीक है, तो lot of influencers are there, like I follow on YouTube, and I have already, actually I also joined some of the courses in past, so I have some mentors there, like who are helping me, and I'm taking some things and I'm sharing with you also, so that also I'm learning and sharing. So whatever you're learning, you have, if you're sharing, that is great. Always be a giver, and so that it will help. So on YouTube, you can, I'll take some name. Ranveer Alabadia is there. If you are not aware about the beer biceps guy, so that is a good person. You can listen podcast in, if you, Spotify app is there. Okay, just download the Spotify app. Put whatever you are thinking, just put in the Spotify app. You will get some podcast. Okay, whenever you are walking, running and all, listen the podcast. If it is related to you, take the motivation and do something. So I also listen something new on every day, so that helps me to boost for my day. Okay, so that you can do. Spotify पे आप podcast सुन सकते हैं। आपको फिर podcast बनाना है, वो भी आप सीख सकते हैं कैसे बनाना है। वीडियो बनाना है, कैसे बनाना है, वो भी कर सकते हैं। तो lot of things कर सकते हैं, वो चीजें हैं। Any questions, anyone else?
Thank you, sir.
Any other questions? Okay.
Sir, could you throw some more light on the collaboration?
Yes, collaboration I can throw. So collaboration, सर मेरे को अब ये बताइए, आप collaboration से आप क्या समझते हैं? आप like whatever you are thinking from collaboration, then I'll share my inputs.
Actually, collaboration with companies, and I'm just correlating the team building and the collaboration.
Mm-hmm.
So could you share something in between that?
Right. So collaboration क्या होता है? Let me take. I am doing something, okay, and another person is also doing something. This is some different thing. If we can collaborate, if we can come together, we can share a lot of things. Okay, अगर मेरा services अलग है, मेरा product अलग है, अगर उनका services और product अलग है, अगर हम लोगों के बीच में mutual understanding हो गई, हमारी companies के बीच में mutual understanding हो गई, we can collaborate and we can our portfolio जो होगा हम लोग उसको बड़ा कर सकते हैं। ठीक है, आज मैं अगर एक प्रोडक्ट को सेल कर रहा हूँ, वहीं दूसरी कंपनी बी प्रोडक्ट को सेल कर रही है, अगर हम लोग किसी तरीके से कोलैबोरेट हो गए, वी बोथ विल हैव अ ए प्लस बी प्रोडक्ट। ओके, हम लोग ए को भी बेचेंगे, बी को भी बेचेंगे। सो उससे जो आपको प्रॉफिट होगा, दैट यू कैन, पीपल, योर कंपनी कैन डिस्कस, और यू कैन डिस्कस हाउ टू शेयर द like financial part and all, so that is a part of one collaboration. एक और चीज मैं आपको बताता हूँ, collaboration is not just only for the financial part, it is just for the volunteering activity also, and for giving something also. Okay, so on our platform also, we D2O learning, we do a lot of activities to collaborate with various organizations. Like we market those people, we market those companies products, but yes, we are giving a knowledge to our scholars, to our community people, so that they can have some good ideas, some good knowledge and all. Okay, so वो एक collaboration है कि हम लोगों ने उनको market किया, but yes, हमें कुछ नया मिला अपने कम्युनिटी के साथ शेयर करने के लिए, अपने अपने जो हमारी टीम है, हमारी पीपल है, उनको साथ शेयर करने के लिए, तो वो एक कोलैबोरेशन हो गया जिसमें फाइनेंशियल थिंग्स आर नॉट इन्वॉल्व, बट यस उनको ये फायदा मिला कि उनको ब्रांड उनकी ब्रांडिंग हो गई, और हमको ये फायदा मिला कि हमारे को डिफरेंट नॉलेज मिल गई. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द लाइक म्यूचुअल गेन हुआ, नॉट द फाइनेंशियल पार्ट, बट यस म्यूचुअल गेन इन डिफरेंट एस्पेक्ट. तो दिस इज ऑल्सो वन कोलैबोरेशन. अभी हम लोग वी आर इन द आई एम द सोसाइटी, आई एम डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस, आई एम गिविंग अ वॉलंटियरिंग पार्ट. ओके, आई एम गिविंग एज अ my volunteering time, like today also we have a 3 events today in the evening. Okay, FS ISHRE का एक event है, AICTE का event है, FSI का event है. So I have to see in which event I have to go, and all the organizations also collaborate like to organize various big events, so that their events will get more impact, create more impact, and get more people. Okay, so that also you can collaborate, your organization can collaborate. अभी क्या होता है, जैसा कि मैंने बताया, आई एम डूइंग बिजनेस ग्लोबली. हम लोगों ने ग्लोबली बनाया है, तो ये नहीं है कि हम लोगों ने वहां जाके अपना पहले टीम स्टार्ट किया है या फिर हम लोगों ने वहां जाके ऑफिस खोला है. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हुआ है. वी कोलैबोरेटेड विद पीपल हु आर लिविंग इन द यूएस और हु आर लिविंग इन द साउथ अमेरिका. We collaborated with those people. They are also doing those services which I am doing, which our company or we are providing. But together we collaborated, we discussed the financials, and they are taking the they are like creating the business, they are bringing the business, and in India we are doing the business. Okay, together. So that's how we collaborated, and we are both growing. So that also one of kind of collaboration. And in the colleges also, like a lot of colleges come together, they organize a big event, so that is also one collaboration, the collaboration. So it can be a financially and paid, unpaid, any collaboration can be done. Is it
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Any other questions? Okay, so I think I am done with my part. If any questions, any doubt, please, I think no one put the feedback I mentioned. Please give me feedback from 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, lakh, whatever, 10x and so if you can just give me the feedback. Okay, so I can see we have a feedback from Pawan Raj. I cannot count the okay, great. Thank you so much, guys. I'm very happy to be here, and thank you so much, Dr. Vijay Bhatkar ji, like with whom I met in one of the program, and now I am just interacting with you people. So this is all I wanted to share, and thank you so much, Parag sir, for being here, and hope I shared something like related to your what you like to share also. So I'll be happy to be a part of your session also after this. So thank you so much, guys, for being here. I think I'm done. You can stay connected with me on the platform, on LinkedIn, on other platform, and over to you, sir. Yeah, I think Vijay sir is not here. Okay,
yes, sir. Vijay sir is not here. Thank you for such a great session. I think this is the first time of us we are getting such type of knowledge. We are getting different apps. We come to know about the LinkedIn and how can we utilize the LinkedIn. Now I'm requesting Sufal Jain to present vote of thanks. Sufal.
Thank you, sir. This side, Sufal Jain, alumni of MMCOE. Sir, it was a wonderful session. It means a lot for us to know about startup in these days. We, as a MMCOE, Matthew, thanks for wonderful session, and it will definitely build more startup from our colleges towards the society. I, Supal Jain, and Turant of MMCOE, thanks Mr. Principal Sir, Department of Mechanical, and all department of MMCOE for organizing such wonderful session. And definitely met the usefulness from this lecture. Thank you, sir, for wonderful lecture.
Thank you so much, Sufalji. Thank you so much, Pavanraji. I'm very happy and pleased to be here. And I look forward to regular further communication with the
Definitely,
college
sir.
and regular coordination with the college. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make one announcement. On 11:30, we are going to reconnect on the same link. So please connect. We are having the second session or second lecture from Parag Bhayani sir. Okay, so we will be there on 11:30. Thank you. You can leave the meet. Okay, good morning all. Good morning. Okay, so Dr. Bhatkar sir is busy in something else. So here now I'm going to start the introduction of Parag Bhayani sir. Sir, first of all, I'm thanking you in the behalf of our college MMCOE, and and I'm glad to invite you at this lecture and at this session. Okay, so this we are thankful to Dr. Bhatkar sir who inviting you, the Dr. Bhayani sir, who is having 28 year of experience as the coach, mentor in a various aspect of the business across the globe. Based on the personal experience of the learning, personal experience of the leading joyful life, and the self-made individual design and develop the various life-changing workshop. Over the last 15 years, the conduct of the strategic management workshops at the various tier 2 business schools in and around the Pune. Okay. He chose to play the role of the catalyst of a joy, a life coach in the person in a people's life, and accelerate their journey to achieve the goal and the dream of the life. Further committed to come towards the mission of spreading the happiness and creating the many ambassadors of the joy who can turn it into the catalyst of the joy in in the life of many others. So he's serving the many clients. Uh, he serves the many clients in the last 28 years. There is no limit. Uh, I can see the different big businesses over there. Like Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Accenture, IBM, Oracle, Emirates Airlines, Qatar Airways, Sony, and lot of more, near about more than the 150 and more are there. So we are happy. I'm going to listen the such person who is having this much of experience, and his diploma and the bachelor in the mechanical engineering, and he's completed his MBA in human resource and development. Okay, so we are glad, sir. We are happy to hear you and your thoughts, and definitely we are getting a lot more from you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Pawanrajji. Yes, and let me see if I can share my screen straight away. And so once again, very good morning to all of you. I was around during that first session, and I was, listening to Anuj sir as well. Yeah, and very good. I think he has given a lot of inputs, and to the level of, I guess, the audience, particularly the youngsters who are, in the dilemma to think about startups. Yeah, I think he has given a very good direction, and yeah, I'm just going to continue from there. Yes, in my presentation. Yes, he has made my job much easier. And let me share my screen also. Okay, and let me go. So yeah, first of all, thank you so much to MMCOE and Professor Bhatkar sir. Yeah, and Gohokar sir. I got to know them about like just a week before, or I guess about 10 days back. And I must tell you, though I've just met over WhatsApp and phone calls, it appears that we know each other for very, very long time. So that's a kind of, the host you are, the wonderful host you are, and I'm delighted to be here. And thanks to all the listeners today for spending their time and listening me out. Yeah, I hope I add value at the end of this 90 minutes to your journey, and hopefully you get some startup directions, or maybe you get some ideas to where to head towards. So I have named this session as a blueprint of your empire. Now let me tell you, for example, if you like any famous monuments, maybe let's say you like Eiffel Tower, and you feel that you are maybe an engineer and you want to create something similar, or even people who actually created Eiffel Tower maybe years ago. Yeah, do you think they would have just got some idea overnight, and next day morning they would have just started and they got maybe their famous Eiffel Tower? Obviously, the answer is no. Okay, they would have got some blueprint, they would have got some design, they could have got to work on that design. They could have maybe analyzed maybe the material, they would have analyzed the site, they would have probably analyzed the finances, they would have analyzed the skill sets of the people who would actually go and build it. Yeah, and they would have started the journey without probably having an exact date in mind as when it would finish. And maybe one fine day it got finished, and then today what we know is the Eiffel Tower. And then we go and visit, and it's a revenue generating machine for Paris. So you should have similarly a blueprint of your empire, and I'm sure you would be working towards that. I have no doubts about that. I'm just going to add maybe my contribution, maybe a little contribution, maybe 5%, 10% to your journey. Yeah. And hopefully, and I'll also help you to see how you can start making your blueprint, of your business, so that, eventually you can probably, and I'm not saying that this blueprint, what I'm going to share with you, is going to be the blueprint. No, these are tools. Say, for example, I was a mechanic. I would not get obsessed with the tools like spanner or maybe a hammer. Tools are just helping me to do my job. I should be obsessed with my job, as a mechanic, what problems I'm solving. Yeah. So many a times we get obsessed with the tools, oh wow, I got a blueprint now, let me make it and my business is going to rock. It may happen, I'm not denying, but getting obsessed with that tool and believing that it will happen might be overstating it. Yeah. So maybe yes, the tools are always a guide. They might assist you to start your journey towards what you want to do. Now, before we get started, let's take the blessings from Goddess Saraswati, and I'm just going to light this digital lamp on behalf of all of you. If you were in a physical classroom, I would have invited Bhatkar sir, I would have invited Pawanrajji, some of the students from the class, but I'm just going to do it on your behalf at the moment. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. So let's start up. You guys, if you're thinking about, a startup, let me tell you, you are maybe going towards becoming, a contributor towards the economic growth of a country. Yes, I mean it. Just look around. Maybe, you look around, maybe the place where you're studying MMCOE in Kothur, or look around maybe the place where you're staying. And don't you think you have hundreds of maybe the retail shops which are offering food, which are offering maybe, the grains, which are offering maybe some equipments, accessories, hundreds of shops around, isn't it? And all these shops, for me, they are all, the contributors of the economic growth of any country. Thankfully, we are in India. We can imagine maybe a Joshi Vadewala, or even maybe a thela. Somebody who just opens up maybe a thela and then sells. And there is a one of the student, just like one of you, and he ended up making a thela. Yes, he ended up making a thela in Ahmedabad. You search on Google, you will find MBA Chaiwala, and he ended up making his grand story out of that. So even that thela is a contribution to the economy. You are creating a job opportunities. I'm not saying you're going to give jobs for hundreds and thousands of people. Even if you create a job for 2 people, you have created a job opportunity through that business. You are making market more competitive. And another player comes in, another, maybe let's say the shop opens up for the retail. Obviously, the competition is going to increase. You are operating locally, so you are going to hire a local staff. You're not going to hire somebody from maybe let's say Tamil Nadu to probably run your shop in Maharashtra here. You are going to hire someone which is local. And the biggest part of the startup or the small business is you're the most flexible. Yes, you can take any shape, just like amoeba. Yes, and you can probably turn your business. Maybe you are agile. Yes, you are probably able to take up the new challenges, the changes which are coming, like the COVID hit. The small business had a tremendous advantage, I would say, because they could change easily. The bigger businesses, maybe the companies like Infosys and TCS and Wipro, for them it's easy to go online. But imagine they have campuses in all the cities, and the campuses have buildings. The buildings require maintenance, and that maintenance is maybe something like cleaning, as simple as that. You need staff, and you have to pay for that. And that is not going to generate any revenue for you. That campus is not going to generate any revenue for you during that COVID-19 situation. Versus maybe someone who was running a small business, it was easy. It was flexible. For like person like me who is probably teaching online, if some classes if I take, for me, it's easy to adapt to that, and maybe I could probably get onto that online teaching mode over maybe that COVID-19 situation. So yes, many congratulations to you if you are thinking about, going for your startup. Yes, and you are definitely heading towards contributing to the larger cause or larger purpose in the country. Now, I have a problem with this word startup. Just think, what comes to your mind when you say startup? What really hits your mind, And I was asking, by the way, today I'm going to give you the tools, and I've also come up with 3 case studies. And I have spoken to, out of the 3 case studies, 2 case studies I have spoken to these people in last 1 week, and I was preparing for this session. And I interviewed those 2, CEOs before I came for the class. And I'm going to present those case studies also towards the end of the session, Yeah. So, I asked this question to them also, that what's startup striking to your brain, And I just want to ask you guys, what startup strikes to you? When you, oh, sorry. What happened? Now, I was just trying to see how can I see the chat messages, but I don't think I can see it. Yeah. Okay. So many a times when you hear the word like startup, it might, some of the words which might strike to your brain is like investor, big money, college dropouts, and big empire eventually, that kind of things which might be coming to your brains. I'm just trying to read your brain at this point of time and think possibly, and I have a problem with that thought process, and that's the reason I don't like this word startup. You just call yourself as a business, what's wrong? And this has been there for ages, generations, and what's wrong in telling it ourselves as a business? When you ride a scooter in 2-wheeler in Pune, and you maybe have a starter, you just ignition, you give a starter. Do you call that I'm riding a starter? You just say I'm riding a 2-wheeler, I'm riding a scooter, and then I'm going from one place to the other place, Yeah, we don't call ourselves as a startup when we are a business. So please change this vocabulary, because I spoke to a lot of youngsters in the B schools, and I asked them, and what some of them do tell me is, I will run the business for a few years, then I'll sell it. Come on, you are really not then starting a business, you are probably doing a trade of a business, which is, to me, is not a business. And that's not something which you should be putting your efforts and energy towards that, Yes, you may come across crisis. Like, for example, Make My Trip at once upon a time came across crisis and they wanted to sell it off. So Deep Carla says that I went for a deal and I was very sure that if I get $10 million in those days, I would have sold it. If I wouldn't have got it, I wouldn't have sold it. And he got the offer for $5 million. And he was happy that he got an offer for $5 million. Why? Because he wanted to continue in that business. He never wanted to sell that business. He came across crisis, so then he had to explore that as an option. But he, in his heart, he was happy that he had to run that business, So I really don't think you are building an empire to sell it off. Come on, it's your child, it's your baby, and you really want to grow it up and you want to see that aspiring, Yes. So I would call maybe, yeah, stop changing, maybe stop using this vocabulary of startup, start using maybe a vocabulary of I want to have my own business. And it's a hyped word. Let's to some extent, maybe the media also, glorified, fantasized word that is maybe a startup, and you look at maybe a next door shop of kirana, or maybe just go and visit maybe the market yard, in Pune, and just look at some of the big houses which are dealing in the wholesale. These people are churning out the revenue of about 10-15 crores. Some restaurants, popular restaurants, if you look at in India, in Pune, you must be having restaurants which are churning out maybe 10-15 crores. And they don't create any buzz on Instagram. They don't create any buzz on maybe, Facebook. They are happy to just run that business. And that business runs generation after generation. Look at Vaishali, on FC Road. Maybe they are generating revenue, significant revenue, and they are running that business maybe generation after generation, So what's wrong in probably calling it as just a business? And then when I say business, suddenly my brain is committed for a longer period of time. I'm committed to this business maybe for lifelong, until I want to probably be alive, and I want to run this business and I want to make this business prosper, Yes. So when you say business, then what is a very simple definition of a business? Let's not complicate a life, Maybe I want to solve a problem. Yes, I want to solve a problem. But just get to the basics. Basics is making profits. When I say profits, means what? Your sales, your revenue, the income which comes to you. And in order to make that income, the expenditure what you make, that income should be more than the expenditure. Very simple, and you are having it in an acceptable manner. I was having the interviews with these two CEOs this week, and both echoed this, and both of them said that we wanted to do the business in a most ethical manner, See, look at that. That is the grassroots realities, of the business, and that is why they have success. They have seen the success, and I'm sure they will go miles away from here, in the next maybe 5 to 10 years time, So today we don't know them, but the kind of foundation which they have, on which they are operating, is like a bamboo tree, and maybe 5 years later, boom, it's going to be straight 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, or over the ground, So just make simple equation in life. I want to do a business, and that business is making profits in acceptable manner. You 4 students group up and then say, okay, fine. Maybe we hear so many cases of people leaving the education and then they start up. Let's start up. And what will become decade? We'll loot the bank, next day. Is it an acceptable manner? Of course not. You will be behind the bars and the business will shut next day. So making profits in an acceptable manner is what the business is all about. And you should not go beyond this definition. Don't complicate the problem if it is not really complicated. And just work towards this one mission statement, make profits in acceptable manner. वो किराना shop में जाते हो, you take one item, let's say you say ask for Amul cheese, the immediate question that person is going to ask you is, और क्या? You ask for maybe the next thing, maybe I want a butter, और क्या? You say maybe I want milk, और क्या दे दो साहब? So what is he doing in that process? He is making sure that he is making more profits. He is just triggering your brain to see whether you have more requirements. So you will start looking around. Or you will pick up maybe a biscuit packet also. You will pick up maybe a popcorn also because you want to probably have a binge watch tonight, maybe a Netflix, maybe the series, So you will pick up certain things which you initially did not have a requirement. But now that he's asking you that question, you will pick up those and you will start making the plans. And yes, he made the profits. He is not forcing you to buy, but he is just helping you to remind that do you really want to buy anything else, And then you will start looking around, and then you will end up picking up 1 or 2, maybe 3, 4 more items, and he is making profits in that acceptable manner, So simple, make a business, and that should be profitable in acceptable manner. Now, you should really know your big why. In the morning, Anuj sir was also saying that, why do you want to do a business? You can have n number of reasons, for doing the business. But one common reason which I come across from lots of youngsters and the students, and a lot of, youngsters give me this analogy hey, look at this guy, he was a college dropout. Look at this guy, he was a college dropout. And then what happened? He became a billionaire. The big brands, maybe the big brands of Microsoft, big brands of Apple, and then we benchmark against that. Yes, I fully agree to that fact that he was a college dropout in 1975. But then Microsoft became famous only in 1995. So what you are discounting in the process is that 20 years, what did he do? He was just sitting and relaxing and probably, dozing off. Of course not. He was experimenting every day. He was making small products. He was selling those small products. He was going towards that journey. And then it happened so that one fine day it became the Microsoft. So taking that benchmark as a college dropout, good. I would suggest you also become a college dropout, not an issue. But are you prepared for this journey? If you're at all able to benchmark, against maybe any of these celebrities, benchmark against their efforts, benchmark against their journey, rather than, benchmarking against one event. One event was dropout. One event was they became successful. But between these two events, there are millions of events which has happened, billions of events which has happened. And what did you do about those events? Did you benchmark about those events? Probably not. So I'm saying your blueprint lies here. You are on the right path if you're thinking that way. But now start benchmarking against that journey. Go and do the research about maybe that person. What did he do from 1975 to 1995? Go into his life, maybe to every day, every minute, every second. What exactly he did. And the day, maybe April 4th, 1975 onwards, what did he do? Then next step, next day, April 5th, next day, April 6th, next day, April 7th. What did he actually do? And trust me, that case study will actually prepare you